Welcome back to the show, everybody. And, you know, we still have a lot to go on this You and Me Monday with Julie Hanks, but don't forget that we have a ton more stuff in store for you the rest of the week on the home team.
Yes, nothing could be more true. We are just getting started. Now, for example, tomorrow on Body, Mind, and Soul Tuesday with Denise Drews, she will be showing us the proper body language for the boardroom. You may not believe some of the rules.
Does that mean we don't sweat again on this Tuesday? How nice.
No,
beautiful. Now, after we learn the rules with Denise, we move on to Wednesday, and it's Cooking with Kim Warren. We know that, but one of my favorites, and it's called Rumby Grill. Yeah, Rumby Grill. They're a delight.
They are a delight.
They are a delight. And we might even get into some fish tacos, so don't miss Wednesday.
Yummy. Hey, that's one on the yummyometer.
Hit that, would you?
All right.
Okay.
Now, I sure hope those fish tacos aren't from Lake KJZZ. No. Now, next up on Thursday, it's the sweet Maria Carr. Maria will tell us the truth about artificial sweeteners.
Are we good or bad? What do you think? Prediction?
Bad.
Great. Not bad. Okay, we'll see what happens. That brings us around to Free for All Friday, and yes, we will be spinning the prize of life. Prize Wheel of Life. No, there's good stuff on there. And the Hags will check in with the iRock series. That's a good one. And a new dating segment that you will not want to miss. But right now, we need to go back up front to Julie and a very special guest. Julie.
All right. We are going to talk about how to heal ourselves and moving past divorce. And with us is Darlene Braden. She is a coach. She's a best-selling author of What Stops You? Overcoming Self-Sabotage, Personal and Professional. She is also has some personal experience with divorce. Welcome, Darlene.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Thank
Last time
you.
I was here, you were in Cancun.
I was on vacation, so I missed you.
Yeah.
I wanted to have you back so I could be here. Okay, so you talk about 4 different ways to move beyond those negative feelings after divorce. And the first is redefining yourself.
Well, after you're married for a long time, especially the longer you're married, you become a couple or you become in the system. And then when you're not in the system anymore, then who are you? And the question is, who am I? And that's really deep. And I come as an expert about self-sabotage on your show. Yeah. And self-sabotage is a split between self. Part of me wants this divorce and part of me does not want this divorce. And no matter who you are, no matter if you're the one that filed for divorce or really want it, it's a good thing, there's still a part of you that really is at a loss. It feels a tremendous amount of loss about what could have been and what should have been. And that can be really deep, and it can really affect you. On the conscious level, you may think, oh, it's great, or it's still really painful on the conscious level. So there's a lot that people go through with a divorce in terms of loss and knowing who you are now, in addition to guilt and...
Well, and as women, I think we tend to define ourselves so much by the roles that we play. And so with divorce, people are losing a role. That's really, really
And who
big.
am I? Am I a divorced person? And who am I without a spouse?
Right, a single parent.
Exactly.
Or, okay.
And it's hard.
The second is own your own part.
Well, it's important to feel bad for a little while because it is painful. And I was divorced after 21 years. So I come as a coach, and I coach many people through it. But also, I was divorced, and the pain that really held for me and for everyone who goes through it. So feel bad for a little bit, because you need to. And really, it does hurt. It's the most horrible thing next to death and children dying. It's just
in some ways,
thing.
I don't know, those are kind of even.
Yeah.
Because it's a death of another kind.
It really, really is, and it's really, really hard. So the first step is maybe feel bad for a minute. Call a coach, call a therapist, and then stop blaming. Just stop blaming. Just like Dr. Paul said, I loved everything he said.
That's great.
So great. And I love the snake. I'm going to use that. That's good. It's really, really good.
It's powerful.
And you've got to stop blaming and start focusing on yourself and really take action on what you're going to choose to do.
Okay. That's the agent that Dr. Paul talks about, too, being an agent.
And have a coach help you through that.
Yeah.
I don't think most people can really do that by themselves.
It's hard.
There's just too much to do and too much in the past to go through and hurt.
So the third is get balanced.
Okay, so if you're going to set a goal in your life and you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do for my goals? I'm going to do this or that, and it's just too big. It's too big. So I've created a balanced life wheel assessment, and on my website at whatstopsyou.com, you can go there, and it's a free download if you scroll down, Balanced Living Wheel Life Assessment, and it has assessments in physical, emotional, social, intellectual, spiritual, financial, career, etc., so that you can take an assessment and see where you need to fix your life and heal your life and take control, and then get balanced. So don't just all of a sudden do one thing like overcompensate, like make lots of money and really work, but you forgot to take care of your health.
Okay.
Or I'm going to really lose weight and I'm going to take care of my body, but then you let other things drop like parenting.
So that's a tool that people who are going through a divorce or have gone through a divorce can use to make sure that all of those parts are balanced and you're not focusing on just the kids or just losing weight.
And helps you find where to start.
Okay.
Because I think that's the hardest place, is where do I start?
And finally, it's bringing the positives into the future.
Okay, so we earlier talked about an NLP as a neuro-linguistic NLP programmer that I focused my practice on. NLP is so great, and can I lead the group through kind of a process?
We have about a minute, so is that enough time?
Yeah, well, okay, so just really quickly, take your past, because I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater of 21 years, and that was so painful when I thought, wow, I've just lost my life, now I'm going to move on, but it was so incomplete. So if you take your whole marriage, good or bad, I don't care what was wrong in your marriage, anything, good or bad, take the marriage in your hand, in your mind's eye, and then just really feel it there, all of it, without it making it good or bad, right or wrong, and actually kind of comb through and bring through the learnings, and do this at a quiet moment where you can take some time and really bring the learnings through, and you just fill up with those 21 years that I didn't waste. And the times we took the tent trailer, and the times that were good mixed in there, and there's always good in bad situations or in an experience.
And ways that we grow. Ways that we grow. Thank you so much. I think that is so
and project
important.
it into the future.
So you take the positive things with you. You don't just have to discount that part of your life.
Because unconsciously we move on, so we unconsciously lose the good and the bad.
Right.
And so we've got to remember to not do that. And to also project that into the future and live your life now the way you choose.
Okay. More information on Darlene and her coaching services can be found at whatstopsyou.com. Whatstopsyou.com. Thank you so much for your insight, and we will have you back on the show. Coming up next, I sat down with both of my parents last week and interviewed them about their experience with divorce when we come back.